Makoto was...
That's, quite a lot to take in.
To put it simply, I didn't understand. I suppose what it comes down... Yes, it does. But in the last...
Do you feel you're starting?
You have already witnessed my... But now... I know the...
Almighty Shogun! I found a tea set.
It's quite beautiful.
You are too kind. A humble...
It's all good.
Let us return.
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
How will the Sokoku decree affect that?
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
How will the Sokoku decree affect that?
Hey, where'd he go?
Jadi kayak kalau nggak gua
6
Anjir, Rotan.
anjir lah lo.
ini
Ayo,
7
barang sih.
8 anjing 9 10
Wih, gila.
Wih,
anjing jelek banget semuanya bintang 4 anjing.
Enggak, bintang 41.
Satu bintang
gua ngapain nih ngapain?
Rotan.
anjir lah lo.
Ini
Ayo,
7
barang.
He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea.
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long, as was the case with the memory we saw earlier.
So, we didn't even...
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate. Well, I've watched Furu... The tea is ready. Please give it a try. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. You're right. I've been reminded of many people, too. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the events of 5...
She died in that
Yes. Unlike me, Makoto was known at this time. Yes, she had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point. So all I could do was enter into her mind. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. Why did she go to Conria first? It was there and then that I resolved.
That's...
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. That's exactly what no one questioned. In the end, with the help of the...
This is all really...
Yes. I once told, but even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue. And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced...
Brother, you mean to say that he was...
Based on what we've learned so far...
I'm sorry. And also, so...
Oh, boy.
With this last cup of tea, thank you.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Gather!
Illusion shattered!
Here! Useless!
Once again.
Hey!
Now you shall perish!
Are you alright?
I'm fine. There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Transcend all constraints.
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
My apology.
Don't worry about it. We'll deal with... Look, that's the same light again.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency? We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, man. They're coming back.
Don't!
Danger is our duty, ma'am.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun.
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us. If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for us to...
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where your excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now, just the sight of you appearing before us, this hope is the...
Everyone on...
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but...
Protect the Almighty Shogun!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Remove all obstacles. Inazuma shines eternal! Shine! I'm going in!
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
Thank you all. I'm fine.
You fought phenomenally. The monsters will definitely come back. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back.
When everyone sees the Almighty Shogun,
Well, what...
We will stay here and guard against the monsters. We are brothers in arms. As long as...
just leave it to... But the Almighty no matter what kind...
Thank you all very much. I should not have left it this late to make this promise.
Don't worry, with you leading...
Glory to the Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
It was both. The people's sacrifice, the result being that in the centuries you could take, but even so, they are due a resolution.
Well,
Thank you for your comforting words. But I used to think just but what Inazuma needs, even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was. I still... Yes, as the ride...
well said.
Change will, no matter how... Now that we've dealt, I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commit...
Alrighty then. He looks calm on the outside. She seems to... Huh? What's wrong, Ed? What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
It looks like... the situation... No need. I need to go to the cave.
Why?
A battleground.
Adventure time!
We're finally here.
Whoa! Where'd that Torii gate come from?
This is a place I once sealed off with my own hand. It looks like...
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto? Where are we
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rule. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait,
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct. But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or I'm here to show you we are both warriors. And the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade.
wait.
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of, as she indicates. Once I started entertaining the idea of change, but inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal showdown with the Shogun?
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No, I would not try to change her. If it...
Isn't there any other way? Can't you hack it through or something? But they both...
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It inherits A's pain. The pain of inevitable every action undertake determination. Only rules those were my thoughts when I created. Now, they are you wish to make yours. I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Write an A. In the end, even the proud and mighty only meanness was cut down and disgraced. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! Erase all threats. Inferior. Illusion shattered! The eye sweeps the land! Shattered! There is no escape! Now you shall perish! The pizzling sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
Inazuma shines eternal! This one, a fleeting shadow. Weak. Pathetic. Torn to oblivion! Shine down! The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. Inazuma shines eternal! Weak. There is no escape! Absurd! Strike dead! Insolent! Torn to oblivion! Go! The eye sweeps the land! Illusion shattered! Shattered. Only emptiness awaits.
Have you finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess has not. But how long can.
How the heck?
In this realm of conscious, she was built to resist erosion. Her.
Then, is that...
Maybe. But I have to. If I don't do this, the Shogun. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries. And 500 years ago, here in the present, they rely. It is about time that I learned to trust them. I understand that. I fight for the everlasting future. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day during my absence.
But this...
Pass on my words.
Oh.
Looks like we got kicked. Oh, she was making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still... Right? What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. And then she might not... Yeah, is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her... Well, whatever. Oh, but we all... Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't fail Paimon now. Oh, you're right. Who knows if she...
No, let me try again. Off we go.
Someone's not in the best of moods. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else...
But you're...
That was a figure of speech.
Oh, yeah. Something really big.
Oh, okay, I see. So, impossibly stubborn. Jumps, you know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now? Rushed into it with... So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer...
Is she playing dumb?
Aha, you're learning, little one. But really, all I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura. And from what I...
Because right in Makoto...
Not just because of that. The nature of the space... Anyway, we needn't worry. First things first. Now then, I always have my... To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very... In other words, even though I can...
So, it's abstract.
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put the... Everything is turbulent. This is precisely...
What? Alright, well, Paimon, stay here then. You two...
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is... Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. I say... Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinary. By the way, remember to focus. Only a strong enough will can prevent you. Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing.
That's enough chatter. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Huh? You have returned. But how were you able to get... This is a duel to It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first over countless battles. Not once have you lost. And had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, for your firm commitment to enforcing the... You bring honor to the... Now these two return once more to this space. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the lovely fall. Energy they consume, great enough to pulverize the ocean and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. You have endured. I will endure forever. There is no escape! Illusion shattered! There is no escape! Eternity is in my hand! Remove all obstacles. Shine down. Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish. In spirit! Shine down! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape! In the will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed! Illusion shattered! In spirit, Inazuma shines eternal! This is the end. I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But a will that cannot be eroded. You need not worry about the future. I know your power more than anyone else. Yet, my reason for... And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be I noticed it also. Just now in the... This power is beyond the... This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when... When I clasped Muso, it was at once a familiar feeling. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. From this day forth, I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. You truly have... I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change, but as a warrior... It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have... I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro... Makoto? I'm so happy. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that... a convoluted way to reach you, but... Well, there was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please, but... Everything happens. I should have been the one to impart the... Did you know what was a... I had some sense of it. That place... was not somewhere... In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. But I know that this must... Don't look down on me. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Here, take, but it is you who must...
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh?
Is it really?
Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it,
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time.
a place where time is meaningless and cannot be perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has...
I don't fully understand yet.
Well,
I know what you mean. Perhaps Makoto got a higher power involved in all of this. Without the sacred Sakura.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness.
No. But I understand why now.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different
The sacred sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Now?
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving, and obviously I played It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it...
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant...
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. My first thought was... But it turned out you two have...
A,
My body has fully recovered.
always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But after all,
I only heard her voice. I'll be fine. I have to say, it's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see. I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything...
Thank you.
today at Makoto and you are Inazuma's
It's rare to hear such comforting words from...
Oh, come on. You only...
Makoto said the...
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for a couple of days? Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out after that. I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really?
I am no longer pursuing any. I don't doubt that many I'm looking for.
Why?
This is getting interesting. Gather this!
Let's light it up!
Evil conquering! Here! Here! Like this.
Why would anyone want... Forget it.
Teamwork is strength!
I see your power.
Shine down! Now you shall perish! But a momentary distraction.
Solidify! Order guide you.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
You wish. Udah lawannya Raiden versus Raiden kan mah Om Dwi. Who is Om Dwi? I'll see you next time. Thank you.